Looking. How we looking?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
Make sure you don't block my face. My face.
Your face.
You know what I mean?
Your face.
Black Panther, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, don't hurt them.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I'm a little excited today.
Yeah, you like that a little bit.
Yeah, we shooting straight out of Wakanda.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah, man.
We a little bit under advanced than Wakanda.
Silence! Colonizers! Yo, what's up, everybody? Monique, what's going on?
Hold on, somebody asked for John. Let me put him in here. Who's fake?
Oh, that's the guy from my job. Alright, everybody, what's going on?
Bro?
Eric, what up, Eric? I love you, man. Anthony, what up, man?
Ray, what's good?
Monique, hey, Craig, what up, baby? What up, baby? Durant, stand up. Irvington in the building, baby. What's going on? East Orange, Jersey City, we all in the building, man.
Welcome to Wakanda.
Welcome to Wakanda. Yeah, I like that riff one. One more time, man. Can we do that one more time? Silence! Colonize us!
Spec.
Yeah, before we get into Black Panther, because we're going to enjoy
We
that,
definitely
man.
getting into Black Panther.
Yeah.
If y'all heard too much about it, sorry. We bringing it
So
to
what? We bring it.
Should have watched it by
And if you didn't watch it,
yeah, we gave
sorry.
y'all a week.
Sorry.
We could have hit y'all last week.
Word is born. But we gave y'all a week.
Definitely
Actually,
gave it to all. You bitter.
I'll be honest with you. It's crazy that out of all of the oxtails, the empanada was the first one.
He saw it first, man.
The empanada saw Black
He told
Panther.
us to chill. Like,
Yeah.
We like, oh, empanada, we haven't seen it yet.
Word is
Yeah.
born.
He called us colonizers.
I joined the movement. My son seen it twice.
Oh,
crazy.
man. That's crazy.
Oh, Monique said I didn't see it. Monique, I'm sorry because we getting into it tonight, baby. But real quick, man. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what? I always do that at the end of the show. So we going to jump into the first topic, if y'all don't mind.
Hold
fellas.
on. Before we start,
Go ahead.
my brothers tuned in. And everybody that's watching, I just if
Hey,
you could
what up?
send a prayer out to my brother, man, my whole family. We lost my niece going on 3 years ago tomorrow, man. Tomorrow will be 3 years.
Amen. Praise up.
And I know it's gonna be rough for him. It's always rough for him around this time. So to my brother, Ant, I love you, man. You know I'm here for you. And I know it's a rough time, man. It's a rough time for all of us, but I know especially you, man. That's your firstborn, your daughter. So if everybody could just send a prayer, man. Just send some positive energy out to my brother. All right.
Yeah, Anthony, you know I love you, man. You already know the shit.
And
Praise up, man.
Smoke, I know you just went through the same thing. I don't know
Yeah,
on the as far as dating all of that, the sister, man.
17th last Saturday.
Right,
What you say, Terrence?
My sister's birthday was the 17th last Saturday, same day Michael Jordan was born. So she would have been 22. So yeah, definitely, man. To everybody that lost someone, man, definitely praise up. Keep pushing, man, because that's what they want you to do, man. You can't break down. You gotta keep pushing, be better every day.
No doubt.
All right, man. We had a special guest walk in the building real quick. What up to my homeboy Mills? Word up, man.
What up, boy?
But we gonna get into some shit. Our first topic today is gonna be Trump wants to arm teachers with guns. So, fellas, do you agree or do you disagree? Who want to go first?
I think we should have went right over. We was on that Black Panther week.
Yeah, no. Let's get Whitey out the way. Yeah, let's get the colonizers out the way.
What up? Go ahead, Hov. You want to jump on that?
I completely disagree, man. I mean, I know a few teachers, and the workload that they have. These teachers are going into school these days, and especially in the inner city and in rougher neighborhoods, these teachers are forced basically to come in with more than their fair share of supplies. And I mean, we're talking about from something as simple as pencils that kids don't have. They're dealing with stress levels that most teachers don't have to deal with. They're dealing with a lot of things that's going on with these kids that are coming from homes that they might not even be. A lot of them ain't even getting breakfast before they get to school. Now you're telling them they need to arm themselves with guns, without training. It's a stress level that is not even accounted for. Like you're not willing. Like right now, I'm from Jersey City, so you had a teachers union right now that's still underpaid, without a contract,
Stressed out.
They're protesting before school starts every morning, and they got the Jersey City mayor going in there and telling police to make sure people move out of the way so they don't support these teachers in their protest. They're giving tickets to people that are holding traffic up because of these teachers that are protesting. And the protest is happening before school so that they don't affect the children that are actually going to school. Because the children are still the main focus of what these teachers are doing.
What?
Now you're telling them, hey man, you might have to hold a gun in case shit pop off. That's real wild to me.
Craig goes against that.
Well, to get to some of them, a lot of people disagree.
But
Craig said they are the only one that don't have a gun. But my saying, I think outside the box a little bit. So, but I'm looking at it like this: if we lived in a perfect world, well, we wouldn't even need the guns. But if we lived in a perfect world, it would be a good idea. You understand? But like Sarissa said, it starts getting broke down to the point where now you have to get certificates. Now you have to get training.
Certification, training.
I mean, but my thing
they have enough on their plate and they're underpaid.
They're underpaid. Hold on real quick.
They're not giving enough money to provide supplies to the students.
Right.
But you got enough money to give them Glocks.
Glocks and then see what?
Like that's. I mean,
Which-
where's this money coming from all of a sudden? Now you got money to arm every teacher in the country.
And what got me was Trump was saying, you know what I'm saying, that the teachers who do accept it, he think they should get a bonus. And that's funny to me. That you would tell a teacher, if you accept this gun and put this gun in this class, I'll give you a bonus. But I won't give you a bonus for buying the supplies for the kids. I won't give you a bonus for being mothers and fathers to some of these
Or
kids.
teaching a student that got a scholarship to a college somewhere.
Yeah, like it's just crazy to me, but it's just like, and then to get into it, because it's two topics we want, so we might as well jump into it all together. It's the same thing. It's related. And what's crazy to me is no money for books. You're right, son. They sending kids home with pamphlets. You can get guns, but can't send kids home with books.
So they tell you to Google and print it out.
And then it's crazy to me that you want to give these teachers the guns, but the deputy who was there, that was on the property,
We talking about the Florida shooting.
the Florida shooting, that's what we're talking about, that recently happened. This deputy, he had a gun. He was supposed to be about that action.
That was his job.
What my man say on Friday?
He stayed outside though, right?
Yeah, what my man say on Friday? I got action. Nah.
He
didn't
never
want no
went
part
in.
of
He never went in. He stayed outside. He retired was today or yesterday? Today.
No, today.
No, he resigned today.
He resigned today because he had enough time to retire.
But my thing is, if a sheriff who is supposedly,
That's all he's trained for. He's trained for the wild shit. He's not trained to teach.
and if he left, then what do you think these teachers gonna do? Because shooting at somebody is not easy. Taking someone's life is not easy. And getting into a shootout is definitely not easy.
That with a bunch of kids frantic running.
Yeah.
Now when all you went to school for was to teach these kids how to read, write, do math, like
You got police officers that have been police officers for years who don't know how to use a
I was
fucking
just about
gun.
to say, my take on it is, I don't trust police officers with guns. And they've been through training.
Bodie, what up?
Why would
Bodie, what up?
Why would I trust a teacher with the weapon around my kid? First of all, kids like they like things like you show a kid a gun, man. I'm talking about they are going to be intrigued. They get excited.
Yeah.
The teacher had a back turned on it with the gun on their hip. Teachers at the board. You think they're watching what's on the board? They're looking right at her hip.
Yeah, especially if you talk
They are
about
looking.
fourth grade on
Oh
down.
man, you get a kid that's intrigued with gun, man. The first time she slip up, man, they just want to see her handle it, whatever. Him, her.
But then
whatever
you
she
talking
said.
about, you also talking about
It becomes more about the gun than Merman.
a loaded gun in a classroom. And some of these teachers is high strung. Some of these teachers have on their last.
Hey, I got teachers that didn't like me.
Yeah, you
You
definitely
think
got
I
shot.
want to teach you with a gun?
You definitely got shot.
Yo, I got teachers that didn't like me.
Man.
You can look at some of them. Go
I
ahead,
got
Sam.
one even better for you. There's students or just people in this world that have nothing to lose that constantly is just like, I don't know, I've seen it. They hype it up. I want you to hit me. I want
Hey,
you
man,
to
what's
touch me.
up?
I want you to do something to me. So can you imagine if somebody takes out a gun because they feel threatened and a joker just like, yo, I want you to shoot me. I want you to, or they start pushing the issue. You know what I'm saying? So when they pushing the issue with teachers talking about I want you to hit me, I can only imagine what happens if they get a gun. There's a lot of people who really feel like they have nothing to lose because of their personal situation or their mental situation. So you add a gun in that situation.
We see videos of kids fighting
Yeah,
teachers.
look
every day.
at the substitute teacher that
Every
grabbed
day.
that young boy up and told him, I'm
Every
a man.
Yeah.
So can you imagine? Could you imagine if that same student who know the teacher got a gun, he pulled the pistol out on that cat. That dude shooting him.
It's
'Cause
the
he
same-
wasn't
it's the same
playing.
thing as cops running up on us. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
So now we get to the point where, especially in Florida, stand your ground. Now you got a kid in school talking about. Now you got a guy on the news
If Zimmerman was a cop,
Oh, God.
if he was a teacher.
with a gun. Oh God! What my man said? Oh my God! It's over.
I think we all in agreement with knowing most of our viewers. It just seems like we desperate.
We
It
desperate.
seems like we fishing for
So
something.
we all in.
That
so,
ain't what we want, man.
So when it comes to teachers having guns,
I disagree. It's a no-brainer for me.
I mean, it's if you form a military and you retired, now you a teacher. Hey man, you got a background in being able to handle a firearm. But if you went to school and you went to school, you came out of high school, you went to college, and your profession is teacher. Hey, a firearm shouldn't be added to your resume.
When I went to high school, we had people in the schools with guns. They were cops.
Yeah.
They weren't in the classroom though. They were in the hallways. You know what I mean?
well, I tell you
Yeah,
this.
and you probably had
I'll tell you
metal
this.
detectors because you went to
Yeah, yeah, another detector. But I tell you this, I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't care. Y'all can disagree with me if you want, but if that same white boy walked into school in any district in Essex County, what's Jersey City County? Essex too?
Nah.
Hudson, Essex or Hudson County? I'm telling you now, them cops would have busted his ass, yo.
Yeah, they would have put him.
Them cops would have busted his ass. He might have got one or two students, but they would have went real
In the
medieval
words
on
of
his
Bodie,
ass.
they would have said, yo, what up with that piece?
Word is born.
And laid him down.
And we laid his ass down. So, Terrence, we gonna get to the sports real quick, y'all, because the sports is gonna be sports, but it's gonna be a little bit. We've been thinking about the ladies, man.
It's
So
gonna be sports adjacent in a little bit because we talking about Fergie and her amazing all-star national anthem.
what she said?
We kind of skipped too fast, but Ed has a great point on that.
Wait, hold on. Ed has a point real quick on school. Then we get back to that. She said the fact this is the 18th school shooting this year. In each case, excuse me, they interviewed children stating that the suspect was not only reported to the teachers but the FBI. Nothing was taken serious. The problem starts there. Ebony, you're right. But if you tuned in last week, we touched on that. Anyway,
She came late.
I totally agree with you, Ebony, because, it's going to get back to where I was with the gun laws last week. Everybody talking about gun laws. A gun law wouldn't have stopped this, because that boy was going to get a gun no way or the other. But the FBI was tipped about this boy twice. Not only was they tipped about it, the sheriff's department was tipped about it, and the school knew that this guy was so messed up that they got to the point where he couldn't come on the premises
They saw the bag
with a book bag anymore. He had to walk around with a clear bag. So this is bigger than gun laws. This is bigger than my bag, dog. This is bigger than gun laws. It's bigger than any of that. Mental issues. It's really about. I mean, like I said last week, my cousin gets on. My cousin gets on.
They got a great point. She about to touch on what you was about to say.
Monique said the crazy thing is Monique, that's just what I was about to say. My cousin Darren,
They'll block you for anything.
he gets on Facebook every day, and he was Wakanda before Wakanda, and he be talking that Killmonger shit every day. Yeah, my cousin been in Facebook jail for so long, and you can't tell me nobody ain't watching him. So how is it that this guy was able to put all this shit on Facebook, talking about how he want to be the best shooter, the best killer, swastikas everywhere, and nothing happened? Gun laws didn't fail him. The system failed them people who are dead, man. And rest in peace to all them poor people who did. So now we're gonna lighten it up a little bit, man. And we're gonna get on where we's at. We're gonna get on that national anthem. When Fergie first came out, I'm gonna be honest with you, when the music started, it was, to me, that was one of the most, it sounded like a porno thing. I'm gonna be honest with you, I almost pulled out a bottle of lotion, man, and went in the bathroom and turned the TV up.
When I realized it was Fergie, I was like, hold on, she don't sing like that. That's who they brought out right here?
I straight up said, yo, she must be from Cali. Because I didn't know where Fergie was from.
And she is. That's exactly what it was. I think she was from Cali. They wanted some homegrown talent. And doesn't she host a singing competition?
They would have been better off bringing out Nipsey Russell.
Oh.
Nipsey Hussle. I'm sorry.
Come on, Russell too.
Shit.
They could have brought out a rapper for the way that she sounded. She sounded atrocious.
Yeah, Black Eyed Peas. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, Black Eyed Peas.
Well, I am shaking his head like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But like I say, man, I think she's only getting all of this because we're in social media now. I still say the worst ever, what we talked about before this, was Carl Lewis.
Carl Lewis was
ridiculously horrible.
Yeah, but he ain't no
horrible.
No, not just how.
They gave him the platform to sing out an NBA game.
Yeah, Tony Braxton's sister went ham too.
She was horrible too.
She was horrible too.
I forgot about her.
Yeah, but
Carl
Carl's
Lewis is
not
hands
singing.
down. If we had social media then, Carl Lewis would be everywhere right now on me.
Hey, Majid, you Word is Born, you could have did better. What up, brother-in-law? Word is Born. Yo,
I could have did better. Give me a couple red stripes.
But Carl Lewis, we know what he good at. I don't know why they brought him out. They brought her out because she's a singer.
I could have
And
did
she's
better.
from LA. Honestly, I believe it was because it's a homegrown thing. She's from LA. They were trying to make some.
Ain't no talent in LA then, I guess.
You know what? I could have did better. Would you like to hear my rendition?
No.
Okay.
I bet.
What else in sports we got? We all agree Fergie was horrible?
Yeah.
Hey, again, Fergie was retarded. I think the people want to hear my rendition. But go ahead, Tam.
We can talk about the All-Star game.
Carl Lewis was by far the worst.
Yes, he was.
I heard Fergie was
Asia,
bad.
love you,
Carl
baby.
Lewis was ridiculous.
Who?
Roseanne.
Oh, I didn't hear Roseanne.
Roseanne tweeted like, "Oh shit, they could have brought me back for this."
I love you, Cynthia. Thank you. We love being here every Friday.
Monique would have took that $400 to sing that.
Oh yeah, well, no, she wouldn't. Monique would have turned that shit down and said they offered Fergie $2 million. They only offered me. Yeah.
Monique was on the Breakfast Club this week talking.
Calling Charlamagne by his government.
Yeah, Leonard. Yeah, no, she need to leave Lard alone. Anyway,
what else we got on
All-Star game was Sunday.
The All-Star game?
You won. My rendition of it is, I think it was good.
Can we respect my win? I said LeBron was gonna win.
All right.
Okay.
He did. I said stay. He did.
Okay. Everybody else went against the grain.
I think it was. Nah, I didn't go against the grain. I just said.
I know I
didn't
did. I
think
said
so.
Steph. I
No,
said
but Steph's team was an underdog from the door.
Yeah,
But I
And
still
even
thought they
after
pulled it out.
LeBron lost the starters that he lost, and it was still a close game. It was
It was a great game.
It was an entertaining.
It wasn't even that. It's just the way that they did it is better. I think when you get to choose,
They gonna
and
stick with it.
literally
They gonna stick
say,
with it.
yo,
I think they
I
will.
want
I think
him,
it's
I want
different.
him, I want him. Because if you go by the powers of the West or the powers of the East,
It's
the
always
West
gonna
got
be
Doesn't
more.
match
lopsided.
up.
It's always
Yeah,
gonna be
the
lopsided.
West got more power, so I think the All Star game
It was
actually
good.
better. It was good. I think they
It
should
doesn't
stick
match
with
up.
this format and keep it going.
It's, Terrence, get on that college thing.
I don't know if y'all familiar.
No,
with,
hold up. I have to disagree, Ed. Marvin Gaye was not the best ever.
Yeah, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Whitney Houston. Marvin
Nobody
Gaye
was
was
better
good.
than Whitney.
Whitney was
I
the
like,
best.
I like Whitney.
All right.
Whitney was
Yeah,
ready.
Marvin?
No.
Marvin was
Marvin
good.
switched it up.
Whitney was ridiculous.
Whitney was
man.
nuts.
Mama did with what's her name trying to do? Try to switch it up and make it something that I mean.
Yeah, first of all,
Marvin did it with a
Marvin
little
was
Dominion
good.
in the background.
Whitney sang, man.
Yeah,
She
Whitney
sang.
Yeah.
She showed up
Sang.
vocals. Marvin switched it up and said, I'm
There's
gonna
not
give y'all something
the
different.
national anthem. If you got pipes, oh man,
I don't remember
you can
Prince's.
really-
Since Prince.
Sent. We don't remember Prince. You're killing me.
I don't
right now.
remember Prince.
Because I can see Prince now.
Oh.
Oh, say. Oh. I don't want to know. Fall to the air. Yeah. So what you saying about the college thing, yo?
The Louisville school was taking away their championship.
I wasn't dropping
was
no
taken
draws,
away.
Ed, but Whitney was dope. She said Whitney was good, but Marvin had me dropping draws. That's something different.
Ebony, first
We
of
ain't
all,
got nothing to do with that.
First of all, Ebony was a little girl when that was out, so she was dropping
dropping
draws.
draws,
You've been
man.
fresh for a long time, baby.
Oh, you was a hot
Yeah,
one.
you a hot one. Yeah.
Gladys had them off.
Yeah, we said, girl, let me see when you drop your ass off.
Nah, but Louisville got stripped of their title
Yeah.
from 2000 and whatever,
2012. Yeah, they lost the
Right,
title. they
so
lost a bunch of games.
whoever they beat now is the national championship. But my thing is, they stripped them based off of some young boys getting set up with some girls, players in the room that got set up with some strippers and some, I guess y'all would
But they
call
say that was part of the
hoes.
program. That was
I
part of
feel
the
like
program.
Right.
that's college.
Program.
That's been going on for years.
That goes to every college,
But they
bro.
were set up with some
Remember Blue
women.
Chips? Remember Blue Chips?
And
yeah.
they had fun
That was
with women.
documentary to me.
They took pictures,
That's what it
videos,
was.
and it got back, and they should have been suspended, but they wasn't suspended, so they went out and played. So the argument is they shouldn't be. They should
6
be
years
stripped
later. 6 years
because
later.
there was no informant, no performance enhancement as far as like drugs or pills. They just literally went out and had fun and
Partying,
did
doing
what
what they
19-year-olds
do.
do.
Yeah.
As far as my concern is college. The only difference is they got caught as opposed, or they had, not even they got caught, they had people that put them out there as opposed to every other college program in the country.
Wait.
Side note, the crazy part is Duke and Michigan coach who are very, I don't know if y'all know Tom Izzo and Mike Krzyzewski, they're all under investigation now, and then they said by the summertime, all the big schools, they after right now as far as bringing these young kids in from high school and throwing these girls at them and having
This
parties.
shit just
But that been
came out.
going on forever in the day.
Listen, just came out. They interviewed Lonzo? Yeah, Lonzo Ball. Played for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Lonzo played for the Lakers. They asked him, do you think college players should be paid? His response was, they getting paid anyway, might as well make it legal.
Yeah.
And this is a dude that played 1 year in college, was a high touted.
He sound dumb like his dad.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
What?
Yo, Terrence, you're about to piss me off,
Yeah, but
yo.
why would he say that?
I'm gonna tell you, why wouldn't he? It's true.
I know it's true.
It's
but
true.
Certain stuff you just shouldn't say.
Why? Because the truth is the truth. This is where it's at.
It messes up a lot of people, though.
It don't mess up
Yes,
shit.
it does. It put a lot of people in harm's way right now.
Well, this is where I'm
you know
at.
you got the
affect
feds
them.
after you.
It
It
don't
puts a
affect
lot
them.
of people
You know what?
Respect
I'll
him,
put
so
Terrence
he
on
throw it
that.
out there.
Oh, okay.
Why would you say
Because he
that?
only
Everybody
said that
knows
because
he's not in college anymore.
Can I say?
Did he say that when he
Tell
was
me,
in
tell me
college?
when you
Like
finish.
I said, he said it because it doesn't affect him.
It don't affect
Exactly.
him.
See,
That's
my point is that
right.
you put
That's
a lot
right.
of-
It's not. Man, he ain't rap.
He
He
did.
ain't rap. But when he
That's a
did,
dry snitch.
see, he didn't go all the way deep into it. Because if it was me, I would have been deep. Yo, it's
You
some
snitch.
See, yo, I ain't never snitched on nobody, nigga. When you humped that tree in the park.
You told on me.
Hold up. When you humped that tree in the park and the police caught you, I said you was leaning on it. Now.
You was humping.
You said he was on leave.
Yeah. But all jokes aside, what gets me mad is everybody know this shit been going on for a long time. This ain't nothing new.
So if everybody know why you
Hold on,
talking.
let me finish real quick. This bigger than Nina Brown, Miss Hawkins. You understand? And when like these schools is making billions of dollars off of these cats, and they're giving them shit. So you telling me at 19 years old, let's keep this 100. 19 years old, they bring a bunch of motherfucking strippers in the room. Okay? The kids didn't bring them. The coaches brought them in the room. You telling me at 19 years old that you got these big booty, these chicks is shaking their ass, you probably gonna get some ass afterwards. You gonna say,
Hold on. First of all, some of them in Kentucky, they might just got titties.
all right. Yeah, you're right. So they got a bunch of big breasted women in the room. And you telling me that at 19 years old that you gonna say, I have to come out of the room because I have to follow the NCAA rules? Get the fuck out of here. I know me at 19, I would have been in like Luke. Let me see you play.
They obviously all was. Come on, that's not the point.
Yo, man, it is, man, because you're gonna punish them. You're gonna punish them and suspend them and
You know
take
what that's like? What he did? That's like I'm out the game right now. Since I'm out the game and I'm living in Miami and I'm living good, I done did my ones and twos.
Thank you, Major.
Now I'm gonna tell on everybody now.
That's like the
everybody
referee.
up north
That's
selling
like the
drugs
referee,
and
Donahue.
Knicks.
When Donahue got caught, they wanted names. That nigga went down by himself. Didn't give up nobody. Didn't give up nobody. He took it.
That's a
But he
prime
took it,
example of a,
he took it
of
for-
a kid
he took it
who's
for a
been
reason.
privileged his whole life because everybody knows the code. You don't go on national TV and say that. When you know that the feds is after the NCAA, why would you say that?
You don't, yeah.
His father has done a great job, but he didn't teach his son.
He didn't
anything
snitch.
about
So that's what basically he was saying is, y'all know this shit been going on for a long
Everybody
time.
getting paid.
Y'all do it under the table. Why don't you step up and make this shit legal and stop bullshit?
But you
The
know-
reason why they don't want to make it legal is because them motherfucking colonizers. Can we get a them colonizers want to keep all the motherfucking money and they greedy. Plain and simple, you know?
That's college sports for you.
It's true.
That's college sports for you. They making a
That
lot of
is
money on
college
this
sports.
place.
Chris Webber
When
said
you
that.
got a college basketball coach making millions of dollars
Yeah.
and the players,
Players
make
can't even take
absolutely
nothing from
nothing.
the booster or nothing.
Now, I don't believe the whole, oh, you got college athletes and they can't afford lunch.
Sherelle, what up?
Real, what up? I don't see it, but what up?
I don't believe that shit because I've been the friend of a college athlete at that time.
The
in my
judge
life.
said I need my lap dance at 19.
Matter
I
of
hate the
fact,
player.
Terrence was a college athlete.
I hate the player.
Yo, real talk. Yo, T, man. Yo, dog, man.
I ain't had no strippers in no room.
Yeah, but
we had to actually talk to women.
yeah.
We had that again.
Yeah, but that's because you played for the Harlem Globetrotters. But my bad, I forgot on you.
Yo.
But yo,
He said, shit, I need my lap dance
Jim
at
said,
52.
shit, I need my lap dance at 52.
Go back to college.
So yeah, what's the
Go
next?
to Louisville.
What's the next one, Terrence? Because we don't want the ladies to get off.
Yo, let's get into Black Panther, man. What we holding off for?
We
Oh,
can
yeah,
go to
we
Black
might
Panther.
jump on the
We
Black
got a
Panther.
whole lot.
We got a whole lot. All right.
We early into it. So
All right, so hold up, y'all. We about to go to Wakanda, baby.
Yo,
All right, yo, so
Now, ask the people, what y'all think about the movie, man? Was it
I think
good?
we
yeah,
all-
Rashawn,
we
I'm
all
coming
saw
in.
it, right?
Yo, I'm coming to your house after this shit over, yo.
what up?
What up,
Yo, we all saw it. My opinion, it was a great movie, man. It was.
She said, what's up?
I heard all of the hype. Usually, I hear movies and they get hyped up, and I see it, and I'm like, I'm almost. It could be a good movie, but I'm disappointed because I heard so much hype. This one, I was all for it. I heard the hype, and I still believed in the hype, and it was a great movie, man. Just to see how, sound cliche, but just to see our people in another light, man. Like I've seen movies where they say all black cast, but every time I seen a movie all black cast, we were slaves,
It's Madrid.
or we were doing, or something like that.
Byron.
It was good to see us in the king and queen environment, man. And if you don't take nothing else from it, I do. Like you can talk politics, you can talk all of that. It should have been something, but at the end of the day, to see my people in that type of light, it was refreshing.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this real quick before I go. Now,
No doubt.
I love the movie. Don't get me wrong. I know y'all gonna jump on me. I love the movie.
Yo, but just say my man in the back was like Ricky Smiley. Hey, you can't even talk about the empanada. He definitely
This nigga, I don't
you trying to be serious here.
Hey, I'm legit. You bugging? Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
that Rick Smiley.
Yeah, he talking about Terrence,
You
but
talking about Terrence.
You know
Wakanda
what's funny?
forever.
I've been around
Race
Madrid
of
mad
messages.
times.
I don't
man.
fit the description.
And I got you
We'll get into the Killmonger thing too. So go ahead.
I ain't gonna do you like Lonzo did the NCAA. You know, I know some things.
oh, Terrence,
Oh no, don't do that.
So real quick, I love Black Panther, but I'm a movie man, and anybody know me, like City know, he lived with me forever. I had DVDs over DVDs. I'm a movie man.
All porn. Go ahead.
Anyway,
Who you talk 35?
nah, man, Vanessa Del Rio does everything. It was beautiful.
Oh
But,
shit. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was beautiful. But I love the movie. I love the message. But far as action scenes and fighting scenes, I thought it could have been a little bit better. But the overall of it, I
like the fighting scenes, bro.
Honestly, with the fighting scenes and everything, I feel like they just setting you up. They buttering you up. They're not trying to give you everything in one shot.
Okay.
The best scenes to me were when the challenge, the water scene. That was ridiculous. Just to see all of the people up and they different. That was dope.
I'm gonna tell you my favorite scene is when he was whooping his ass.
Who was whooping his ass? You gotta be specific.
When Michael Johnson was whooping his ass.
Hold on. Michael Johnson is a sprinter.
Yeah.
Michael Johnson got the gold shoes.
Killmonger. Just say Killmonger.
Yo, when Killmonger was whooping his ass and he was looking around at all his generals, the women, he said, "This shit king? This who you love?"
Yeah.
And then my man came out and said, "Yo, I'm the one who set your father up. All right, let me stab him. Now I'm gonna take your king and I'm gonna throw his ass over the side." Like he was straight up mad, upset. And he wanted to do for his people. Like,
I'm not mad at Killmonger. For me, Killmonger wasn't.
They gotta bring him back.
Killmonger was not a bad guy. Killmonger was a victim of his circumstance.
That argument to me, he was still a bad guy.
No.
He still was a bad guy.
No.
Yo, that argument about he was a victim of his.
No.
We got people like that in jail right now. People that we know.
No.
We were gonna say.
Hold up, City. Listen, City, I love you all day. You know that.
Of course.
You my left and right hand man. Hold up,
So
City.
he wasn't the villain.
Listen to me real quick.
He wasn't the villain.
We got cats that's locked up. As much as we love them and fuck with them, they in there for a reason. Listen, hold on, let me finish. No, let me finish.
Right.
They was in jail for selling drugs and another shit.
Okay.
Killmonger was on some shit where
Y'all left me.
y'all left me.
Okay.
That's like City. That's like me right now.
I get
Hold on, you gonna let me talk?
He wanted to take his people from here.
I get
to
what you're
up
saying.
here.
I love the
And
line
they
about
had the
burying
resources to
burying
do
my
it.
people in the I love all of that.
It's like this right
but was he
now.
not a bad
Y'all
person?
never came back.
Hold on, it's like
So he
this
wasn't
right
a bad
now.
person.
It's like this right now. Our show get big, right? And they say, for some reason, Paul, you know what? You're the most handsome dude on this panel.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
We definitely talking about
Excuse me, can I finish? Can I finish? I haven't cut nobody off all night.
Yo, we put you in front because we know how you feel about yourself.
No, y'all put me in front because my back fucked up.
D, what up, D?
Now,
You should
hold up. Hey, D, what up? Hold up real quick. So now they take me and they give me mad money, right? And then I basically say, fuck y'all. And I'm eating, y'all still working, y'all still eating regular food. I'm eating filet mignons, lobster, scallops, you get what I'm saying? And I say, fuck y'all. That's what they basically did to him. He said, I watched while y'all was comfortable, my people get drug infested, murdered, raped, whatever, yo.
These men, they left him there.
Yeah, but hold on, because his father saw the same thing. While his father was out there, while his father was out there, he saw that he felt the exact same way.
So y'all are telling me that this guy was a victim. I get it, a victim of his circumstances, and because they left him behind.
Yeah.
So you're saying that he wasn't a bad guy?
Yo, you know what he was? He was a revolutionary Ike Turner. You see when he grabbed the chick?
Bad guy.
He grabbed him by the neck and said,
Burn it.
Was this his girlfriend or not? Did he not shoot her and kill her?
Yo, for the cause. City for the cause, I might have to private
No. He shot his own lady.
He shot his lady.
Come on.
For the cause.
No, it's not for the cause.
City for the cause, I might have to put a cap in that nice ass cap.
He is a villain and he's a bad guy. And that's what that was about.
He wasn't a villain.
They want y'all to I understand.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He was a villain.
Right.
He was a villain, dog. He was a villain.
He was a villain, but I
ain't seen a villain
where it came from, man.
I understand the aspects and things of why we feel like he should have been a hero, and you know what I mean? It was basically like slavery with the house nigga and field nigga.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But he did certain things too. Like killing his girl, and you can't equate
that was wrong.
You can't equate that to saying he wasn't.
I understand what you're saying, City, but
And I understand the argument of him being who he was.
Yo, Eugene, straight from Wakanda. My man Eugene on from Wakanda.
What up, Gene?
What is this? Now, so you like Erica said. She said he was the child with the dead father, and they just left him.
I ain't seen a villain like this since Batman.
So,
it's a joke.
you gotta understand where he came from. And he might, you know what, I could say he might have went wrong.
That's all I'm saying.
But
he did have things backed up against. That's why I say we know people in jail. They got the street story and all of that. But that doesn't make it okay for some of the things you did to get you in jail.
Well,
we can't. Yo, everybody got that sad story. Man, my mother wasn't there. My mother was on drugs. My father left. And what do we say? All right, man, you got to make something happen. You here? You gotta forget all of that. You got to make the best of the situation.
But it's hard.
It's hard.
Let me ask you this.
He took that choice, and y'all want to praise him.
Let me ask you this. We've been friends forever. Our parents been friends before we've been friends.
Okay.
Right? If I spit in your face right now,
okay,
are you going to forgive me and say I loved him this long? I got to let that slide?
No, you got to pay for your consequences.
And that's how the fuck he felt. They got to pay for their consequences, yo.
Erica said they created that monster.
Yeah, they created that. Yo, we got a monster on the job right now.
They created the monster, but the things he did when he became a monster, the monster's already created. Now what are you going to do after? It's like you spilled the milk. All right, what you going to do? Clean it up? Cry about it or clean it up?
But sometimes, you know what? But you might cry. Because guess what?
Now, hold on. Spoiler alert. They're not gonna let that motherfucker die.
I get all of that. I get all of that.
He got too much good feedback. They're not gonna let him die, bro. He gonna show up in another movie.
He got to.
And they have
the only part I didn't like too.
They got the
how long was
resources
he
to bring him
How long
back.
was he on the what's name? A couple days.
Yeah, man.
Why you never seen Wakanda? Why he had to take him to the top to see the joint? Man, as soon as I rule that, that's all I wanted. Because then his heart. Remember he said, "Oh, my father told me this. All I wanted." Man, as soon as you became, that's when you should have went. That's
but you know what? But it wasn't about that. You know what?
For him, it was.
What? No, it wasn't.
It was about the people
it wasn't.
that
Come on now.
No, I'm not saying. I know. But remember when he said, what was the most part? No, not the most part. But what he said about his father.
Yeah.
His father told me Wakanda was beautiful. So what did Black Panther do? Band of models took him up to the top to see the whole. Once I became king, I know, but once I became king, it took over everything. If that's what I wanted that bad, I would have been there and seen that.
Nah, but for him, what he wanted that bad was to see his people.
Come on, Jose. Mm-hmm. Come on, Jose.
And he saw his people suffer for way
too long.
Talking now. So he set it up so that his people
Go ahead.
could come
No,
up.
No, he gonna get over here.
No.
He set it up so his people could come up and see the power that they really had. He didn't expect to die that soon.
Yeah, but you know
But
what?
when he did end up on that deathbed, he wanted to see what his father told him. Like, hey man, these are the most beautiful sunsets in the world.
My thing is,
I still don't believe he died. Me
hope he
personally,
did. I hope he did. I hope
they
he
left
did.
that shit open, and I don't think he died.
I don't think he died
but
either.
from the outpouring of the people and how they love.
I just
that
think he's so
character.
big in this movie. There has
I
to
don't
be a part
think he'll
2,
die.
and I don't think he's dead either.
Well, let me ask y'all this.
But that's the thing with the
No,
Marvel
Mills better
universe.
come over here. I ain't playing.
With the Marvel universe,
You don't wanna be
there
on
doesn't
camera.
even have to. There doesn't have to be a part 2 for you to find out that he didn't die.
Wait,
You're
hold
right.
on.
He could show up in another movie.
But I don't want to see another Black Panther without him.
Hold up,
He's
real
too
quick.
good.
Yeah.
He's too good.
Hold up, real
Definitely.
quick. We got one person in the audience that got something to say. Go ahead.
My man.
No, we got a whole room. You can speak though. My man, put your hands up.
Hey, with,
Mills, go ahead.
like y'all talking about Killmonger and
Just stand. You'll get on camera. Get right there so they can at least hear you.
Just take your head.
y'all said, you know what I'm saying, like Killmonger gotta be a part 2 or whatever. Alright, that's cool. But what if they got a prequel that talk, you know what I'm saying, about his whole story, you know what I mean, how he got so aggressive. and-
That would be dope.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of
you're right. They can go
avenues
different ways. They can go different
play
ways.
to still
they can
give
play-
this man
yeah, they
his
can play-
shine.
And they can still bring him back. You gotta remember, that flower that he burnt up, that was the flower that brought him all
That
back.
was what's going to bring
Oh
everything.
no, Wakanda has the technology to save his
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
And
Wakanda.
Black Panther told him flat out, like we could save you. He said, nah.
Like my man, the colonizer. He, you know what I'm saying? What he-
Bucky.
He ended up getting, he was paralyzed.
Yeah, he ended up
A
getting
day
back.
later, you know what I'm saying? He was walking again.
And they could have said, yeah, they definitely could have said.
They had
But
the technology.
they were kind
to
of like
make it right.
they were off from everybody else, right? Am I right? And this when he brought him up, they were the only 2 up there. There was nobody around, right?
Hold up, man. We got a shout
And then
out.
when Black Panther kills him, really at the end, they go to Wakanda. They were only
Yeah,
ones around.
there was only 2.
So it depends
But-
on how long.
Yeah, take the knife out. When
But
you
they
take
didn't
the
show
knife
him
out,
die.
you fall.
For me, they didn't show him die. So
He never
they
took
left
the knife
that-
out.
They left
They
that
didn't
No,
open.
he did. He took
They
the
left
knife
that
out.
open.
Oh, okay.
He took the
They
knife
left it open though.
He didn't die though.
Yeah, but
They didn't show him like.
not just that, but
They
the
left
same
that
way they
open.
showed Black Panther, how they froze his body, and they said, "Yo, as soon as we take him out of the coldness,
He's gonna die in seconds. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask y'all this real quick.
Joel, what up, man?
Joel, what up? John, what up, man? Yo, my man John from the job, one of the most skinny jeans
Don't need a
connoisseurs
part 2.
I ever met in my life. He said don't need a part 2.
I still don't think he watched the shit.
But let me ask you this. Let
He
me ask
probably watched the home video and thought he saw Black Panther.
Oh shit. Yo, don't say me on this bullshit. Let me ask y'all this.
But Jid said y'all telling the whole story. Well, take your black
Oh, yeah,
ass
he
in
said
there
what
and
Jid-
Go to the move.
and sing it.
We
Well,
gave y'all a week.
This Ricky Smiley telling you take your black ass in there and see it then.
Well, stop cutting your grass in the wintertime.
You like Panther?
Let me ask y'all this. Can Black Panther have a positive effect on the black community?
I think it shed light on parallels to.
Yeah.
Says the empanada.
Yeah, I mean,
Let the colonizer speak.
First of all,
Nah.
I was a colonizer.
Yeah, I don't like that. Nah. I'm with the homie right now. Go ahead, ho. Jump on him, ho.
I wasn't a colonizer. I was colonized. Dominican Republic was part of that motherfucking.
Let's go, ho.
Why y'all want to get technical?
Nah.
Horse ride.
Let's go, ho.
It was horse riding.
Let's go, ho. Tell him, ho, you ain't around here for no motherfucking reason.
But
Shit.
Black Panther shed a lot of light on the parallels that is what's going on in society today. Like when they went in through the force field and you saw the advancements that was Wakanda, it's a reference to how people in this side of the world see Africa as a third world country that
Come on,
doesn't
ho.
have any kind of
Talk to him, ho.
the luxuries that we have here. But if you go to certain parts of Africa, you see
He said DJ
far
Envy
more
on that.
advancements.
Yeah, legit off his shit.
You
He
see
goes to
far
DJ Envy.
You see far more advancements than what's going on here.
Yeah.
Like, you see,
Oh, yeah.
it's not a third world country. Like, yeah, you do have those third world aspects in the outskirts.
Yeah.
But they don't. It's not publicized. You don't see it.
But
as often
at
as
this
you
point,
should.
was that real news? I think we all I hope not.
See, but that's the
ignorant to
thing.
believe
We not
that Africa is-
all.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people that just see.
Because I'm not
what's
gonna front. When I
going
was
on.
younger, I thought Africa was a straight jungle, and as soon as you step off the plane,
Yeah.
watch out for the lions.
And since you was
Like,
younger,
I'm serious.
like,
When I was younger,
What up,
since you were
Ditto?
younger, there was full blown high society going like that. Shit hasn't changed.
Put a mask on, watch out for
Yeah,
the
you know
AIDS,
what, to
all
pay-
that type
And
of
when you talk like even now, when you talk about the Middle East, the conception is it's a bunch of bomb ridden.
Yeah.
Everything is blown up. Nothing is
Yeah.
developed.
Yeah.
But in reality, you have a lot of very well developed, high end societies that people live in. But here, all you see is what you see on the TV.
Yeah.
Okay,
To piggyback,
so- go ahead,
to
okay.
piggyback off of what Jose is saying, when I seen them, cause like let's paint the platform. You had when they was riding in that shit, right? What did you see? You seen huts and dirt. So when I seen that huts and dirt at first, I was like, man, what the fuck is Wakanda? But then if you look at that,
But it's also a representation of
hold on, I'm about to break it
the
down.
levels of what you got going on.
Right, so if you look at it, it's the same things that we see every day. From growing up from a little boy to being 40 years old right now, you have on TV what you have. I'm gonna paint the commercial for you. For 10 cents a day.
You got a baby with a fly
Hold on.
eyeball.
Let me do
on his
it.
motherfucking eyeball.
Let me do it, Jose.
Hey, Gene said, and this is from Africa.
And my
Gene
man
said,
Gene from Africa.
Mark my words, Lagos is the next vacation resort.
Okay, so hold up real quick. So you have it.
I'm going with you, Gene.
You have it, right, where they go, for 10 cents a day, we can help Zumbu Kunga Dunga.
Speed was good, boy.
And we can feed and help them and do this and do that. But what cats don't realize is Africa is just like America. You have your hoods and you have your suburban areas. It's just that it's just different levels to the shit, like Meek Mill said. So all our lives we've been thinking that, Africa was what? Lions, tigers, hyenas,
Oh my.
monkeys. You get what I'm saying? But if you really was to go and see Africa, they just as built as we are.
Let's read. Hold on, before let's read some of the comments, man. Because people are talking and we're not acknowledging them. D has a good point. He said, "This I feel the duality of what the black man should be: compassionate but fearless, like Black Panther, and ruthless, like Killmonger."
Yeah.
Basically, all in one. That's
that's
the
just
reality.
straight up.
That's the reality of the situation. And then you got Nigeria is way advanced in the U.S. That's Gene again. Africa.
And then
She's still talking about the movie. I think it was an excellent representation of a black king and queen kind of love, power, intelligence, and also how family can cross each other. Something terrible, but also try and correct it in the end before it's too late.
You know what,
And that's what I
Denise?
got out of that.
You know what, Denise, aka Bonnie? That's why I love you. And I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah, there you go, man. First of all, that's my lady. And watch how you talking.
Denise.
But we saw it together, and that's what I got out of it too.
We saw it before you. We watched it on bootleg.
Oh, the dopest thing about the movie is how the woman. Yo, you know what? Hey, Gene, we didn't even touch on that. Gene said the dopest thing about the movie was how the woman stuck by the brothers.
Yeah.
And that is, you're right, Gene. We didn't
Hey,
even touch
Gene,
on that.
you know what?
That's true.
Gene? Hey,
That's
Terrence,
true.
get into your shit about it. Terrence
That's
about to
true.
kill you right now, City. Go ahead, T.
Yo, they did. Yo,
Watch this.
I loved it.
T, hit him, T.
Nah, I mean, me personally, I
me
thought
get
it was
Let me get one of the.
I thought it was great
One of
the
them.
way that the
got
director
one.
went into
Oh,
how his
Hey, my bad.
strongest warriors and his head general was the women. I just thought that was complex, and if you want,
he depended on them more than any man.
words
right?
more than any man, they was his best soldiers. I mean, in real life.
But that was also one of the differences in this movie. It wasn't just as far as black men and everything else. It was feminism in that you let women be the strong, the strong force in the film.
Yo, that casino scene. Oh man.
You know what I got? Go ahead, Terrence, because they said we keep cutting Terrence off. So go ahead.
I apologize for cutting you off.
Go ahead.
It's all good. These my brothers, but it's funny. I was just about to say that. He mentioned the casino scene, and she's like, she got on a wig.
Come on, somebody.
She got on hair. Me and Pete talk about this all the time. And while I'm watching the movie, I'm cracking up, and everybody's laughing at me like, what the heck is he laughing at? And she's like, these Americans with these wigs and these fake hair.
Come on, somebody.
She got on the wig.
That's a hidden message.
As soon as they make her out, she take that motherfucker
She got
off.
that's the first thing. I'm tired of
And
it.
I'm tired of this. Now that they done made me, I can go ham on these mugs. She
Yo.
take it off and she go ham. And
That's
it's just like
that's another reason why I peeped a couple hidden messages.
I
in
peeped
that movie.
them all.
But that one right there, when you just brought it up,
Yeah.
that was a deep hidden message that people who talk about they love it. And I'm not gonna say stop wearing wigs. Like
Right. I am.
This whole Black Panther
I
movie,
am.
but this whole Black Panther movie could have been about maybe how they eat. Maybe they all vegans. But that don't
They're
mean
not.
people watch. I'm just saying if they were, that don't mean people will watch and say, you know what, I ain't eating meat no more. They were too strong. I'm not eating meat. It's the same thing. Women not gonna stop wearing wigs.
Well,
It's
I'm
not
just
gonna happen.
saying,
It's not.
Michonne was fucking.
But that was the dope part that I picked too.
all
Like,
y'all Walking Dead fans. Y'all know who Michonne is. She was killing motherfuckers.
Yo.
That's
Now I got another.
Hey,
hold on.
we should have had a whole.
Get into the woman thing you was talking
We
about.
should have made a whole.
Which one?
How it should have uplifted women.
Tonight should have been
Oh.
about Black Panther, man.
I was
Yeah,
just
we
did the
on it.
whole
We riding.
thing.
We riding. Let's go.
Nah.
We got time.
I
We
was
got time.
I was telling my daughter, you know what I'm saying, that should be something that should inspire you, that women can do anything in this world.
Come on,
And
Terrence.
that's why this director is so great, that he put women in that type of
31 years
I
old.
was saying.
I mean,
Yeah.
in reality, we know women are always seen in movies as pregnant.
So
You
it's
know,
so
I
funny.
don't feel this is that time of the month,
Sex
or
symbol.
sex symbol, that type. I didn't see none of that. None of that from the general. None of that from the. I mean, these hoes was like, excuse me.
Hold
hey,
on.
what's
No,
up,
let him go. Let him go. Let him go. T, go ahead, T.
What's
Hey,
up?
you not gonna call
We gotta
No,
go.
they were strictly on some war, like men type. You know what I'm saying? You didn't hear nothing sexual, nothing. It was straight, like, I'm here to protect the king. Even when they had that point, that moment when she said, yo, like, you gonna let this guy be king? He said, I'm not about who's king. My loyalty is to whoever's in that throne. But it's just like a real woman. My loyalty is to whoever in that throne. But when he went at my man, when he came back and he realized he was alive, she said, wait a minute. Like, no, everybody missed that. You're not a king.
Okay, right.
And that's what
Yeah.
women do in real life.
Hold up,
relationships.
Terrence, wait, real quick.
What?
Because you're going to have to answer this.
What?
The black females are jumping on you.
Why?
What you mean, hoes?
Vanessa Nelson said, what you mean, hoes?
Oh, nah, that was
I'm sorry,
just,
Vanzea, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but that was just me being funny. To pay
Yo,
that no
Sarissa
mind.
said, Ricky Smiley said hoes.
Yeah, they on. But you know what?
Look, she said
That was
hoes.
me being
Hoes.
But you know what? I know y'all always say I get personal sometimes, but I don't give a fuck. I'm about to get personal. When I seen that, you was on the phone when I called you afterwards.
Yeah.
Cause I swear to God, I'm never taking Joanna to see Black Panther again.
Yeah, you called me first. Yeah.
I called City first. My wife jumped up and said, as soon as the movie went off, Joanna jumped up and said,
Yo, did y'all stay when the credits? Because it wasn't
yeah, I
over.
watched all of it.
Yeah. All right.
But Joanna jumped up and said, I want to go to Wakanda! Yeah, I don't get embarrassed. But I was embarrassed. But when I look at that, I look at things different than other people. And it made me realize that I was the Black Panther king, and my wife is that general with the bald
She
head.
said somebody get peanut or muzzle. She know you. Somebody
Yeah.
get peanut or muzzle. He's getting personal.
I don't care, Sarissa. It made me realize that I had that queen and I had that general. Because my wife, if it comes down to it, y'all know Joanna. Joanna beating bitches up. She's shooting the gun. She's doing everything. But I remember when I messed up my knees.
Yo, before you even tell that story,
Go ahead, go
first
ahead.
of all, I've heard this story 1,000 times.
I heard it
And
2,000.
we don't need to revisit
Yo.
somebody wiping his ass.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna get there.
Yo, straight
Yeah, he
lace. It's funny, City got the hat on like Nate Dogg. Every time I think about Joanna,
Rest in peace,
I
Nate.
think about motherfucking Death Row. How Nate Dogg said, man, every time I win at Death Row Records, I have my gun. I have my block.
Yo,
loaded
remember
and
that
ready.
discussion?
So when you come
Loaded and ready.
around Joanna, you say something sleep, you better have your block.
You better have your Glock ready.
The gist that we all remember.
But yeah, I had messed my knee up. The first time I messed my knee up, I was making $12 an hour. You understand where I'm coming from? My wife got on her general
Make
shit.
this fast, man.
I'm gonna make it fast.
Thank you, bro.
And she made sure.
D-Block, what up?
Darnell, what up?
What up, dude?
She made sure that I was okay, I was on point, and I still felt like a king. And when I seen that, I'm gonna get off my personal shit.
Yeah,
when I
man.
seen that, I think that's what we are lacking.
All of a sudden, he Black Panther.
I am Black Panther.
No, you just black.
You see the calls? When I look at it, I think in the community, that's what
Black
we're.
stray cat.
That's fuck you. Yeah, you call me a black stray cat.
Black possum.
Yo, Mills, don't laugh at that, Mills.
Hey, Black Possum.
Yeah, okay. But real quick, when I see that, I look.
He even laugh.
Yeah, you got Little Man laughing. When I see that, I think that's what's missing in the community today. And when I say this, ladies, don't get upset at me, but in a relationship, a man has a place and a lady has a place. And I think that's where we messed up today. Cats don't understand that you have to be a king, but you also have to respect your queen, because your queen is your general. And when you
is your backbone.
and your backbone. So when you away, right? Check this out. Feel where I'm coming from real quick, fellas.
Take it too long.
I don't care, City. Everybody
can't
else
take
got
up all
to
the
talk.
time, man.
Yo, you gonna get to talk. That's what's wrong with you now.
Eugene said black possum.
Yeah, fuck you, Bridget.
That was good right there.
I'm gonna get there. Just let me talk. When you have a relationship, when you away at work and you doing your overtime, you doing your doubles, you doing whatever, your wife is home. She's with the kids. She's in the house. She's taking their family. She gotta hold that shit down, because when you gone, you're not there to be able to be that army man. You understand? So she gotta be able to do that. So when I seen that, to see that they understood that he was the leader, but I would fight for you, that was something deep to me, yeah. And that's all I'm gonna say, cause y'all, sometimes, man, I feel like
man, you took a lot of time to say
I
nothing.
didn't,
bro.
yeah, I said
Something
a
that he
lot.
already touched on.
I feel like the uncle. Hold up, real quick, Mills. On Friday, why is there so much competition?
I look better than you.
You don't.
I cook better than you.
You can't.
My dick's bigger than
It
yours.
was cold that night. That's how I feel right now. Like enough is enough. Now we gonna keep
I forgot he over there.
Yo, he hanging from the balls like, yo.
Nah, but yo, man.
Rehearse that shit.
The fact that we're able to sit here and talk about this movie, that's how when people say this movie, or whoever hates on it say this, the fact that you can sit here and talk about this many things about this one movie, that says enough right there, man.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen, Pete. Just
Hey, I fucked about,
You better
Yeah,
just accept
You
that
can go
slush.
into whatever
Peter.
relationship
hey,
was.
I fucked about Lupita being like super strong, like
yo, her and the general, the other, the bald head one, what's her name, man?
Michonne. To me, she's still Michonne.
How she kept wanting to go back home and
from Walking Dead.
Yeah. That's the head.
yo, I like both. I ain't
ain't
gonna front. The bald head one with the tattoo around it. Yo, man, she was.
Yeah.
The sister brought a funny vibe,
Yeah.
but I loved how she was smart.
Come on.
Yeah, there's so
yeah,
many
she was
things.
the only
She
one
was
that
Our
did
black
it.
women are smart.
Yeah.
Our black women are smart.
So what y'all get? What kind of cons y'all got from the movie?
Cons?
Yeah.
I got no cons from the
Talking
movie.
all pros, like
I got no
Oh,
cons from
man.
the movies. And if you want to talk about cons,
Well, the only con you had was the fighting scene.
the fighting scenes. Before
I like
was
the fighting
yeah,
scenes.
but okay.
You talking about
for me,
as far as messages, or just the whole
just
movie?
overall.
There's no
Other
cons.
differences,
There's no
I got
cons.
a con. I got a con.
You got a con?
What kind did you have?
I got a con. I know it was a part of the movie, but this is what I don't like. And this happens in real life. Somebody doing something, and instead of us pulling them to the side and saying, yo, this is what we can do, woo, woo, this, that, and the third, somebody challenges somebody and put them on Front Street, like my man, Big Man did, that the funny guy, the big funny guy that lived in the mountains.
Yo,
Silent.
his character was necessary though.
Nah, it definitely was, but it shows.
And in the
Oh
comic,
yeah, no, my bad. I
in
keep
the
going.
comic,
Yeah.
Hold on. What was his name? What was his name, Shorty?
I said, are you done? Like, if I were-
Oh,
I thought you said the name. Get out of here,
I forgot
man.
his name. I forgot his name.
Whatever his name
He
was,
was
it was
necessary.
funny. Like, you know, the guy that said basically, I feed you to
Yeah. Shut up, colonizer.
Yeah.
You will not talk. I
I
feed
just-
you. He said, no, we're vegetarians.
They lived in
You
the,
don't like that part.
they lived in the mountains and all of that, and he didn't like who Black Panther was, so he brought, you know, he challenged him or whatever, and he lost.
Jabari. Denise, thank you, babe.
Jabari?
Jabari.
Okay.
Jabari was his name.
So
Thank you, baby.
I just don't
Colonizer.
like how jokers challenge each other. Now he lost and went back in the mountains even after he lost, and still stuck to his own principle.
Who is John? John said still don't beat Get Out. Bullshit, John.
Yeah, John.
I'm sorry.
He wears skinny jeans. Forgive him.
He said still don't beat Get
He
Out.
wears skinny jeans. Forgive him.
Get Out was cool.
He wears skinny
But
corduroys.
Yeah, he wears skinny corduroys.
My comment is this.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
At the end of the movie, right?
Uh-huh.
It's always supposed to be the superhero save the day and all of that.
Okay.
They had the colonizer. He was the one of them.
At the end with the shooting down the
shit.
Yo, that's my kind. I'm sorry.
You smell me?
I feel like that was a throw-in. I know the movie was getting long and they had that shooting down the plane stuff just to make him feel like he had to do something. That was a throw-in to me.
Well,
they could have did without that part.
You know what?
With my man?
That
Yeah,
could
with my
have did
man
without that part.
Yeah, he was a necessary
The
evil.
colonizer.
He was a necessary.
Yeah, I believe
He
that,
was a
because he was the only
necessary
white
evil.
person in the movie. You had to
That's
have
why I
one
said that was
person.
a throw-in.
Yeah,
Remember,
yeah,
his
yeah.
background was flying planes. All of a sudden, I got to have him shoot down. Basically, without him, he saved exactly. He saved everybody. Think about it. He saved everybody. He saved Wakanda. That's crazy.
He didn't save Wakanda. He
didn't
the rest
save
of the
Wakanda.
world.
He saved the rest of the world.
He saved the rest of the world.
Those
But
shepherds
if you
going
look
out
at it,
everybody
he
else.
saved his world.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's everything that Black Panther stood for. Though. Trump saved them, but why is he the one? He's the one that saved them. You're right. That's another message.
Well,
He
maybe you
saved
should go to pilot school, man.
He saved it. They wouldn't
Hey,
get that to a black
You
dude.
the only
Like,
wrong with pilot school? Fly a plane.
hey man, oh. But
Yo, D, what up? What up, cuz?
let's read some of the comments.
Hold on, Sarissa, get out.
Sarissa said, "Get outside." It didn't suck, but it's not matching up.
It's not close to this, but it ain't suck.
Get out.
You're right, Gene. He saved the world. Because when guns got out, it was over. But why did the white man have to save the world?
I don't take it.
Black movie.
I don't take it as.
That part I do.
Listen to me. I don't take it as
And it was a throwing, dog.
he saved his world. You gotta understand where I'm coming from. See, when I look at this movie, I look at it like this. And it's no disrespect to the white people. White people are gonna always make sure they're good. Hence Trump. Trump ain't putting that wall up because he really care about Mexicans coming in here.
But
Trump, hold up real quick, Sid, just listen to me real
They
quick.
put him in a position to save his world.
Yeah, we will get in the relationship
They
real
put him
quick.
in a position to save his world.
They put Trump in to
Man,
make
love
sure.
Trump, man. Tired of this fool.
I am
I'm tired of
too.
talking about Trump.
But he's the colonizer.
Why are we talking about him?
But I'm trying to get to my point.
You could have did your point. We're talking Black Panther. Your point could have got done without talking about Trump.
Yeah, man, dog, man. In a minute,
We can fight on
We
we
gonna
gonna
box
live. We live.
We're gonna box live, Sammy Davis Jr.
I will beat
Now,
your ass live, dog.
yeah, you've never been able to do it.
Go ahead.
I'll bleach you again.
Shake the table.
I'll bleach
Shake
you
the
again.
table.
But anyway, yeah, last time we shook the table, you broke my phone. Now, thank you.
You gonna have something
Thank you.
more right
Thank you.
You was holding on to that.
Thank you, yeah. Thank you. Now,
Go ahead, bro. Your floor.
thank you.
That shit been on YouTube.
So what I'm getting to is that they have to preserve themselves. You understand? But we gonna get off of it. We gotta get
You're
to.
talking too much. You're going too deep. This is a black.
That's what's wrong with
This
us
is a
now. We
movie,
can't
right?
get deep.
It was a black man movie. What I'm saying is the black man wrote the movie and gave that man the
You know what?
opportunity
Terrell
to
said,
save
"Don't
the
let
world."
Trump get none of this airtime."
Hey, you know what? You're
Thank
right.
you. That's
But
what
you know
I'm
what? But you know what, Ralph? Fabulous said it the best. And I look at City and I said, your Facebook post be deep, but your mind is shallow. Now we about to get on a relationship.
Yo, he's killing me with his laugh.
Yeah, I love Little Man.
I mean, if we talking about families, he could have said, "Mom, be easy."
So we about to get on a relationship topic.
Man, I like Black Panther, man. We done?
Yeah, we done. Cause
I think it was more to touch on.
Look, it's 9:43.
Nobody care about relationship stuff, man.
Yeah,
Everybody
they
happy.
do.
Y'all all happy? Everybody
Yeah.
happy? Everybody happy.
Do work.
We do. So
Go ahead, man. Wait, we're not reading the comments. You're not even reading the comments.
okay, the
dog.
comments. Go ahead, City. Because last week when I read the comments, everybody had something to say. I'm on it. Now all of a sudden, Sammy Davis Jr. want to read the comments.
Because he understood what they had to offer.
You
and
gonna
they wanna
leave
let
him
you
and
know.
his ankle holster.
Yeah.
All farmers leave the
Looking
US
like a
as well.
detective for First 48.
Hey, Gene, that's another yo, man.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
Gene, we gotta chop it up a little more. Gene be on some shit, man.
Go ahead, City. Read it.
He
Read
said,
it.
listen, if all foreigners left the U.S., if all foreigners left, the U.S. is fucked.
Well, we know that.
I would like to go into more. I would like to talk.
All right,
to
well,
you
we get deep
that.
into it then. If we know
I would
that.
like to talk to that.
Yo, black people spend billions of dollars on everything else except.
Watch it.
Yeah. Watch your head, little man.
I think he's gonna look because like it's warm.
Except us. You understand? So
Say that again. Say that again.
black people spend billions of dollars on everything except black people. And when I get to that, and Spanish people do too, because we got the empanada. So, because the Latinos and blacks, we're one. If we come
straight up. I'm
We spent it on Black Panther.
I'm
We
first
still
generation.
It's a lot of
You
money.
gotta know that, you know what I'm saying? Most of these foreigners, they just here to get that money and, you know what I'm saying, send that shit back to the.
That's another thing. Do we call U.S. Do we call U.S. the land of opportunity?
That's
Simply
it.
for that, right?
That's it.
That's it.
But I
But
can't.
people who are
I'll
born
tell you
here
straight- I'll tell
don't
you
look
straight
at the
up.
U.S. like the land of opportunity. We look at it like
It's different. Like
it
that.
it is where we at, right?
Okay,
Well,
that's
if you want to, go ahead, Jose.
Speaking from the empanada point of view, I'm first generation born here. My father came here when he was 26. My mother came here when she was 19.
So you were born here. You were here. You were born
Yeah,
here.
I was first generation born
Alright.
in this country.
okay.
They came here because it
You
was
second.
a bigger opportunity to strive. Like you talk to a lot of Dominicans,
So they came here
love.
for that strictly that reason.
Oh, listen.
For,
Yeah.
I'm
It's an
transparency
opportunity,
for
it's an
everybody.
opportunity
They came
to
here for that
build. It's
reason
an
to build.
opportunity
Alright.
to get better.
Carry on.
Now, you talk to a lot of Dominicans, they love Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
They look forward to going back to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
They appreciate everything that the Dominican Republic has to offer.
But they want to build here and go back.
The issue is, you born and raised in the Dominican Republic. My father was working at 11 years old in a factory.
So my
in DR.
grandfather driving that
You know what I
shit.
mean? Like, there's no like you come to the U.S. for opportunity. Period.
Exactly.
That's what you come here for. You don't come here because
You love the flag.
No, you come here for opportunity because my father could have stayed in DR and he'd have lived. He'd have been comfortable.
But it was a better opportunity here for his family.
But if he wanted to provide and give a better opportunity, he had to come here.
Let me, you know what I'm saying?
Elaborate.
No, like, come on.
Like, same thing you talking about.
So the people can see you. You bugging right now, yo. You act like
you
no,
all-
They
you
all
act like
know.
he in
They
jail.
all know this nigga's Mills,
Yeah,
man.
Mills, come on, man.
It's
You
Mills.
bugging right now, yo.
Hey, he probably friends with everybody on here.
Yeah,
anyway.
if you know he a creep.
It's Mills.
Oh my God, he a creep.
Nah, you got it.
Just move in.
So,
There you go. You win. Move in a little bit, son. Move to your
Yeah,
right
move
a
that
little
son.
bit.
Move to your right, son.
We got a fifth member, man. It's Mills. Money Mills. man.
Money Mills.
we making our videos back then.
Go ahead, Mills.
Nah, like,
And Mills, just to clear for the
Give me your
people,
background, Mills.
Mills is a foreigner also.
Damn, nigga, make it see how it is.
Damn, you said foreign. God.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know
I
me.
like that. See, we're gonna have to talk another time, Bonzea Nelson. We
What'd
are
she say?
all foreigners.
What she say?
We are all foreigners.
I'm not listening to that.
No, I want to hear. I like to hear that, and I want to hear where she's coming from.
Let's hear Mills.
Yeah, let's hear Mills, but we have to get in depth on that.
Like,
Go ahead, Mills.
Well, Jose was talking about basically like, man, like, your forefathers come up here, look for, you know what I'm saying, opportunity and whatnot. Like, my pops did the same shit.
Hey, Gene,
I was the first,
Gene
I
gotta
was
get
the
up here.
first person, well, the first one in my family born up here.
Yeah, same.
That, you know what I'm saying? My
Mills,
pops
talk to
came
the
up
people.
here.
Talk to the people.
My pops came up here and he did his thing. And all these years he was saying like, yo, now I'm building this house. I'm going back to Trinidad. I'm going back to Trinidad. And sure enough,
He did, bro.
when that
I
time
seen
came,
him show me pictures of
you
the
know what I'm
house.
saying? When that time came,
Shit like shit in belly, dog. Looking over balconies and shit.
I mean, it's a nice house, but that's what he set his goal for. His goal was to, you know what I'm saying, like,
His goal,
to get right and go back and just.
So how long was
you know what
Boy
I'm saying?
actually here? How long was he here? To leave and
Boy
go back?
came up here, I want to say 70.
How old were you?
70.
When you weren't even born?
Nah,
So
I
he
wasn't
came
even
before you weren't even
I
born.
wasn't even born yet.
So if he came in 72 and he left in 2015, 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
So hold on real quick. Yo,
So you got a good 40 years here.
Eugene said Spanish clubs be filled with their own
Hold on,
people.
give Gene this back. Gene is
Yo,
the same African we
Gene
talking
is
about.
African.
But
He comes from an African family.
he's a party promoter. He
Gene,
did that
he
too.
does
So he knows the
promotions. He
scene
does
of-
promotions.
He knows the scene of the party scene.
Young
Yeah.
Fly. So Gene said Spanish clubs be filled with their own people. Black, white clubs stay jumping, but we rather spend our money with other people than our own.
He's right.
And he's
I remember
right.
us being around here. We go to you go to Decos, you go out to these other places that are white owned and all of that. You don't spend your money with people that are right and that could be of our environment too, Gene. We might not want to go party with people that I know got beef with my cousin.
No, but
Or got beef
think
with
about
the
it.
niggas
Look at East Orange,
Uh
the Peppermint Lounge.
huh.
If
You're right, you're right.
I went to the Peppermint Lounge one time in my life.
But do you know people were traveling to come to Peppermint?
Hold up real
People
quick.
were traveling to come to Peppermint.
The Peppermint, see, we were in a different society now. In the 80s, no, in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s, black people fucked with black people. You had people coming all around the world to come to the Peppermint Lounge. I remember I went to the Peppermint Lounge one night, right? And I had got in, I had to pay $100 to get in because I was too young.
Holy shit.
All right? I was with my homeboy.
You better get you a fake ID.
And they didn't want to hear it. They knew it what time it was.
Pay that, dog.
So I got in there.
We pay that. Yeah.
And I had the best time of my life. I've never seen so many black men and black women. And then afterwards, when it closed, they used to have this little trailer where they sold food out. And everybody had the best cars in the world. My man at the time had this beat up shit that his grandmother gave him. So we didn't park where all the nice cars was. We parked on the street and walked to the shit. You understand? But what I'm getting to is there was a time where black people really supported black people. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at Black Panther, it hurts my heart and upsets me because I ain't gonna lie, with certain parts of the movie where I had tears in my eyes because in my mind I was thinking to myself, where did black people go wrong to the point that we don't support each other? And it's crazy because I look at Jose.
We don't support each other at all.
I look at Jose.
But nah, you know
like,
why
hold
we
on real
support
quick.
each other?
Jose, my man, yo. I fuck with Jose. You fuck with Jose, you fuck with me. Jose is Dominican. Jose brought his son over my house maybe 2 to 3 shows ago. I had my niece, I had Joanna, best friend upstairs. And she had her nephew upstairs. Yo, Joanna nephew upstairs, which is my nephew too, met Jose's son, and within 3 minutes, yo, they was the best friends ever. Like he been asking about him, and he been asking about him.
That age, but yeah,
So where I'm getting to is, yo, where do we get to the point where we are taught where we hating on each other, yo? Yo, like I put up something where the Sweet Buck Willie dude said, that
Oh, boy.
when he was talking old boy, when he
He's
said
right. He's right. He's
he
right.
said that
Keeping the jersey.
a lot of and Mills, you're killing me right now. We gonna stop the back talk.
Something big. What's his name? Lonnie B.
Lonnie
Y'all
B.
know him, Lonnie
We
B.
gonna shout Lonnie B out, and I don't
Lonnie B.
message you, Lonnie B. But anyway,
Don't do that. Lonnie B.
Lonnie B, I won't do that. You're right. But we get to the point where, and he said, a lot of people mess with you, but they don't fuck with you. They might mess with me, City, Terrence, Jose, and
When it comes to
Mills
supporting.
because we cool ass niggas. But when it comes to supporting, like, look, I love what we do. I don't care if it's 2 people.
They
on
don't
here.
share your stuff. They don't tag you. They don't.
Yo, you know how
they
many
don't
people talk about, yo, let me get on your show, let me do this, let me do that. But we only got 15 people right now that's showing. We gonna have more. That's on live with us right now. But we don't support each other. But if I was Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake, everybody would be on here right now.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out where do we go wrong
You
at?
know why we don't support each other?
Why, Mills?
Because, for one, 9 times out of 10, it's really not. And then, you know what I'm saying? Don't take this the wrong way.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
It's really probably, I mean, like, a front for something else.
That's what he said. It's a
Then
front.
on top of that, your price is higher than everything else.
That's true.
Know what I'm
That's,
saying?
I was gonna say that,
It,
but
like you said, like, yeah, y'all killing me with the back talk.
I was gonna say that.
Like, alright, we were just talking about the barbershops. I said, yo, where your barber at? You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, he in Woodbridge. I said, alright.
Ask him what color his barber is.
Listen,
I'm Puerto
listen.
Rican.
I said, I only let Dominicans and I only let the Spanish cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Because you know what?
You're a
I
colonizer.
could go, probably.
You're a
But
colonizer.
I could go there and I could get, you know what I'm saying, a razor cut.
Yep.
You know
Come
what I'm saying?
on, Mills. Talk that
without the
shit.
extra charge. Without the extra charge.
$15.
Yep.
And I don't even got
For a black man without a razor,
I
that's
took-
extra.
That's not true though. That's not true though.
No,
Because I go to a black
You have
barber.
to find them.
It's not true. I go to a black barber on in East Orange on Main Street, and he charged me $15
I'm
for
gonna
a
tell you the truth, bro.
haircut.
I had
and
dreads
he
for
cut
15
me up.
years. Once I finally started having low cuts, I'm going to the best barber. I don't care about your skin color. I don't care about your
that's
skin
different.
What
color.
I'm saying,
Yeah, you
is
have
this,
to be
though.
sharp,
What
dog.
I'm saying is this though. You go to the barbershop and they say
I did.
$15.
I did.
Now you now you go to a black barber. You was going to the Dominican spot not 2 weeks ago, brother.
My bad. I put it with you. Put me
put
on.
Pablo.
Pablo.
I'll tell you straight up.
He was going to Pablo.
My
My bad.
We all
My
went
man
to
Kenny.
Pablo.
Kenny, what up?
Kenny!
My man been cutting my hair since I was 13 years old,
Back
bro.
up.
I'm on for
I done
support.
hopped around from barbershop to barbershop.
Yeah, so you finally
following
know,
Kenny.
right?
Like, he been all over the place. I just follow him. It's the same, like, yo, I can't jump
What I'm
from
saying, what I'm
spot
saying,
to spot.
what
When
I'm
I had my
saying
dreads, I
is
had
this.
15 years, I had 3 people touching my
Check
head.
this. What I'm saying
That's
is
it.
this.
Like, I don't
right?
like the extra, man. No.
What I'm saying is, they gonna hit you $2 for the razor.
They
another
kill.
$1 for such, another $1 for such. Next thing you know, you paid. You know what I'm saying? $22 for the same cut that you would
Exactly.
went to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Spanish. And
But you know what that
shit
is?
Right.
That's just us being behind the 8 ball. When a black person owns a business, like say you open up a business, Mills.
Yeah, you don't even
You
have
have
to
to
say. You don't
compete.
even have to say concept, but you don't even have to say a barbershop. We could go beauty supply.
Any business.
We could go to dollar
Any
stores
business.
and so on and so forth.
Your loan is probably bigger than everybody else's. You need more money. You got to catch up quicker than everybody else. So you charge a little different than everybody else. You may open up a restaurant. Your restaurant doesn't pick up like Chinese store down the street. So you
Yeah.
might have to charge a little more. And
How
that's just,
many West Indian spots y'all
Yeah,
done
yeah,
seen
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
opened up?
Yeah,
you know what I'm
true,
saying? Grand
true.
opening, grand close.
True,
You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold up, real
It
quick.
ain't, I mean,
Real quick, we don't want to get off of it because we got to do this for the ladies because, you know, the ladies support us. Well, calm down.
I think
Mills.
the ladies been like what we were talking about.
Yeah. But Mills, you the special guest tonight. Let's give it up for Mills, man. He came and support us, man. Hey, man, you got to bark with us. Hold up.
Yeah.
You ready? No, I ain't
Yeah,
hearing you.
and we throwing up a con at the end.
Are you ready, Mills? Are you barking with us? You ready?
ready.
Let's get our bark on. Now, Mills, since you're the special guest.
I thought this was Drink Champs, but
Yo, we are already striking
Yeah,
the
we
water.
everywhere, yo.
Water untouched.
Water untouched.
This is not Drink Champs.
We try to get to that point. Not for nothing.
I wish, man.
I wish we had.
Shout out to
that
Nori, though. I love Drink Champs.
Y'all love Drink Chance. Yo, Nori.
That's motivational.
CNN.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Word.
Huh?
My favorite album.
Hey, yo, favorite. Let's go.
But,
Go ahead.
So since we got the special guest, we always do this at the end of the show. We got about maybe 20 to a half an hour minutes left. So,
half-hour minutes.
yo, shut up,
Yo,
man.
that's why you can't be lead talking.
Yo, dog, man, I'm talking. Yo, dog, man, we all make mistakes, yo. You made a mistake.
You make too many.
You went to the men's bathroom and it was a lady in there. So it happens. Just so, yeah, I love his laugh.
He said that wasn't a mistake.
That wasn't a mistake. He's
Transgender.
transgender. He
I'm
had,
trying to change my baby diaper.
yo, he had Bruce Jenner in there. So, yo, Mills, we go since you the guest tonight and the ladies love this, we need a relationship question tonight so we can go in on.
You already have one?
No, we didn't have one tonight.
Throw that on that, man.
Yeah, it's on him, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. You're a city, yo. Sometimes, yo, you tender.
I like to be
Pass me-
prepared.
Pass me that drink, please.
I like to be prepared.
Man.
I like to be prepared. That's
So we gonna get on, yo,
Nah, I'm good.
Mills gonna pour some, and then he gonna hit us with the relationship question.
Anybody have a relationship question?
No, Mills got it,
I
man.
know, but if you compete, like
We're not competing. Mills is the special guest.
Well, y'all asking me the question?
Yeah, no, you gonna give the
You
question.
gotta propose the question. They put the only pressure on you.
Yeah, all of a sudden, looking like a newspaper guy. Fucking feather on the side of your head.
That's what I said, dog. So I was trying to rock with you. I said, dog, don't put it on you.
It ain't on him. He good.
Nah,
Nigga, man.
I could work this shit.
All right. You gonna read the fucking
Hold on.
comments?
Shanette said, that's why you can't be lead talking. City
Thank
ain't. Look.
City ain't.
Hey,
City
Chanel.
ain't right. 85 the red place, stand the fuck up.
No, she meant that's
Hold on.
why you can't be City
City
ain't right
got the feather
laughing.
in
She
his
wasn't saying
hat.
I ain't right. She saying City ain't right for getting
Yeah,
on
hold
you.
up.
City ain't right for
Yo,
getting on
Jose's
you.
son is getting the things right now. They said laugh my fucking ass off. That laugh back there killing me. That's Lil Ho. That's Lil Ho. Alright, so go ahead, Mills.
I need 3 more pull-ups, play. Yeah, go to work.
With a relationship, right?
Okay.
What's the do's and don'ts, man? Like, as far as not what you do from what you don't do. Like, we talk about, like, as far as, like, financially.
Oh.
We touched on that. We touched on
Yeah,
that.
I touched
So
on
we
that.
touched that financial
Yeah,
tissue.
we did.
Well, I'll switch it up.
And it was basically like a share thing. Do you share?
Yeah.
bills or-
You're right.
There were some
I-
haters.
There was some haters.
Well, what if one person lacking and the other not?
That was the same thing.
That's a love question.
Yeah.
That's
It was
that's
basically
a-
it got to the situation of
Don't fault. This is the
I know. Yeah. You know,
know.
that's why I said don't put that on you. It was different.
Yeah. Honestly, we didn't really have a love question or relationship.
We didn't
question.
have one for tonight. He threw that in and gonna walk off.
Yeah.
But
Now
if
he-
y'all have any relationship
Alright.
questions, please let
There goes
us
another
send
one.
something
There
to
goes
us.
another one.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
What you
Dripping.
think?
When you think, you know what I'm saying, shit done.
Wait, what happened?
When you
Oh.
know shit done.
When do you know a relationship is done?
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, Mills.
That's a good one.
Okay, so when do you know what a
When do you
relationship?
know a relationship is over? It is done. You want no more parts of it. You want out. Do you tell your significant other I'm
When
done?
the
I don't want
disrespect comes.
Okay, go ahead, Tate.
Well, that's what mine. Remember
When the
last
disrespect comes.
No, we on it. We on it, City.
When it goes wrong.
No, I wasn't going against it, but that was my
Good
thing.
job. Good job, Lil Jose.
What he said?
When it goes wrong.
When it goes wrong, right? Lil Ho said when it goes wrong. I agree. But what we got here? when you end it completely. But how do you get to that point that you end
Like,
it
how do you
completely?
Nah, it's never incomplete. I think when it's over is when you say, yo, that other
Gene said that's
individual is
easy.
getting-
Gene said that's easy.
getting disrespectful,
Really?
breaking all the
Yeah,
rules,
that's
coming in
Bro,
late.
I'll tell you right.
Hey, little man, you gotta go upstairs for this one. We about to get raw.
Nah, you good. Sit down and relax.
Okay, all right. He got it. Jose, yeah, that's his daddy.
Yeah.
He be watching Drake Champs.
Yeah.
He cheated. He said relax. I know.
Yeah.
So he said relax.
But
Vanessa,
for me, honestly, I'll tell you right now, when you know a relationship is over, is when you have to completely break out of your character.
True, Ed.
Business like exploding.
I know. Ed said when the communication is lacking and the respect. Exactly. I got two people. My brother said when there's no more positive communication.
Like communication, you can work on. Communication, you can build on. Communication, you could expand on.
Not
like,
when you don't want to be with anybody no more.
Who that, Ant?
It can get to a point. It can get to a point where
And
y'all
what
not
up?
talking, y'all not doing this, y'all not doing that. But if it's still there, if it's still something that y'all can build on, it's a different story. When you are completely out of your character, for me, like
Doesn't love go first though? Because if I don't love you, I
you
can't
can
communicate.
love the shit out of somebody.
What about
You can love the shit out of somebody
Okay.
and be wrong and be like, just listen, I can't.
But is that
fuck
enough to
with
let
you
it
no more.
go?
Nah,
If you love somebody and not communicating right.
But if you
Yeah.
don't, even if you don't love them no more,
Help that
your
shit.
loyalty might be stronger than your love.
yeah,
This man's single, ain't he?
yeah.
Whereas born, your
You
loyalty
can
might be
love
stronger
the
than
shit
your
out of
love.
somebody, and you love this person, you want this person
Uh-huh.
around, whatever, but they do something that triggers you in a way where you can't control yourself.
It has to be disrespect.
Something.
It has to be disrespect. If it's not disrespect, then I don't think it's nothing that can break love. It's got to be
Bullshit.
disrespect.
Bullshit.
Eli said when
It's
it's
What?
bullshit. I think that's bullshit.
Girl, let me know. I'm just speaking of what I think. I don't know
What
because
if-
I'm not in
what
that position.
Alright. Well,
Respect is my thing. Once you start respecting a motherfucker, I think that's where the love starts to fade away.
You
Because you love somebody, you love them. As long as they respecting you,
You could
you
always
deal with certain
respect
things.
somebody.
But once they start disrespecting you, that love starts to fade away. For me,
See, but you.
Right.
That's the thing, though. Like
Yeah, Eugene said, trust gone, I'm gone.
respect
What's that?
can be.
Trust gone, I'm gone.
okay, trust is his issue.
So now, respect can be in the public eye. Like you could sit there and we could be in a group situation and you respect the shit out of me. But as soon
Fuck
as
that,
we all,
fuck that group shit, ho. We talking about when all lights
no,
is
but
out.
it's just me and
it's
you.
me and you.
It's just me and you.
Yeah,
And
I don't care
then
about that setting.
Well, I think
I
that's
can
the
be the
best
most.
time, though.
Yeah,
I think
you
that's
gotta
the
show
best
me
time.
No, that's a
respect.
front.
You
That's a
respect it.
front. That's a
Nah.
front.
when
Yo, I've been
it's
around.
just you and you.
No, that's what I'm saying. When the lights out, because we all know we've been to weddings. You go to different places where they so happy because
That's the front.
man, they motherfuckers not happy.
That's the
They
front.
not
That's
happy.
the front.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
you
So
go-
when
you
all
go-
lights
when
is
you
out,
pillow
it's just
talking
me
and all
and
that
you.
shit.
Thank you. Where's the
You
respect?
can go to social media right now and see the most beautiful
Oh, yeah,
couples
yeah,
in the
yeah,
world.
What if it's
and
still
if you see them in
respect there?
person, they
Huh?
hate
What
the
if,
shit out
still,
of
what
each
if it's still respect there?
What, on that one-on-one time?
On that one-on-one.
Then guess what? It's not respecting.
I
you.
think-
Look for another issue. It's not respecting.
I think when the sex is gone, it's over. Because
Okay.
and I say this
That's a
because
physical manifestation.
it's not
man.
physical.
No. I'm with you, but that's a physical manifestation of how you feel about that other person.
Because
If the sex is gone, that means you don't feel a certain way towards that person no more.
right.
Okay, let me
alright,
read a
so-
couple of comments. Vonzea says, when you don't trust each other, life is miserable.
Dude, this is funny.
That is
So
true.
what- Alright.
Go ahead.
That is true.
Next. What's the next one?
Chanel said, when y'all are together but feel alone, it's time to check with the deuces.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Yeah.
My big bro said, when the necessity of one another is gone, you start really feeling like you don't need each other. You're right. It's so that part.
Hold on.
I
And
can do bad by myself.
Sarissa said, tell her empanada.
Basically, I can do bad by myself.
Sarissa, you had the chance at the cookout.
But,
go ahead.
But all of those are valid points.
What I say is, well, the reason why I say when the sex is gone, and I might be giving too much credit to women, but to me, most, and you know what? I'm not giving too much credit to women. A real woman, a real female, hurry up, Terrence, when a real female starts cheating on you, that means that the emotions and the love she has for you is gone.
Yeah, but at what point?
Hold on, let me finish.
It's about getting to the cheating. How do you even know about getting there until you know the trust is gone?
You'll
Like,
find, right, but there's something that happens because...
Don't skip a level, though.
I'm not skipping a level, but you got to understand that when you love someone or you say you love someone, there's certain things that you have to do to make sure that that female and or that male is happy. You understand? And I think we get so caught up into social media where everything is financial. You know what I'm saying? But it got to get bigger than financial. Because sometimes I might be going through something and I want to talk to you. Or I might get to the point where I've been, you know, like you know me, I was a big porn guy. I need that nastiness from you. And I'm getting sex maybe 1, 2 to 3 days out of a month.
Oh, you like it nasty, huh?
Sarissa said, Paul, shut your mouth. Nobody wants to hear you talk, dog.
I'm not, Sarissa.
Chris, what up, Chris?
Hey, Sarissa, don't make me put you on blast.
Hey, yo, bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, Ab, I'm with you. Ab said that falls under respect.
Hey,
Once
see.
that left, everything else follows.
And everything else
My whole-
follows.
That's why I said respect. Everything after that, cheating comes after that, trust comes after. Everything is a respect,
I-
bro.
But hold on,
But-
hold on. But
but-
everything, what I can't understand is how do you cheat on somebody and you move backwards? Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. What I mean is, if me and Joanna in a relationship right now, which we are, I'm married, I love her, I'll die for her right now. Well, let's say something went wrong with me and Joanna broke up.
Okay.
How do I move backwards and I end up moving? I end up leaving my wife and end up moving in with my lady and living with my mother. You don't move backwards. A lot of cats today.
That sounds isolated. That sounds like
It's not isolated. It's a lot of that shit going
sounds like something
on.
else.
A lot of niggas is cheating, and they cheating, and the only thing that
Well, that's because they're going off.
yo,
the
why
lust.
did I get
That's
married?
lust.
Why did I
That's
get married? That shit is real.
That's
And
a
now
lust.
niggas
It's
is
lust.
cheating
It's a lust thing.
because this bitch know how to suck dick and blow bubbles with your name in the cup.
Why did I get mad? He didn't even
Who
find
knows
out.
how to
He didn't
do
talk to me.
Yo,
He
who doing
didn't
it?
find that out.
He said that's
Bubbles
bubbles.
in the cum?
Yo,
I'm gonna settle down for that.
Wow.
I'ma settle down for that.
Yo, Rich on. Look at Rich.
Yeah, Rich. Oh, Rich, what up, baby?
Holy shit.
Alright, so let me ask you this, right?
This is the longest show y'all ever done.
Your relationship, you know what I'm saying? Your relationship not the best. What do? Do you go to counseling? Do you fuck with, you know what I'm saying?
This is what I say. If your relationship is not the best, this is my thing. If you're in a relationship with someone that you loved and shit is getting fucked up, this is how I'm at it. I think that you need to do everything in your power to make sure you did everything to make that relationship work.
Do you go to
Hold
counseling?
up real quick. If it's counseling, if it's going to your pastor, if it's going to your E-man,
Yeah.
whatever, hold up real quick, man.
ahead.
It's you do everything that you can in your power. So if the relationship ends up ending, you can sleep at night and really look into yourself in the mirror and say, I did everything in my power. Because all of us got kids.
Not when you don't want to make it
go
work
to
no more.
counseling.
There's
Listen
some
to
people-
me, listen
there's some
to
people
me.
that just don't want to make it work.
But
Yeah.
my thing is this, because I'm not talking about a relationship with no kids. When you have a relationship with kids, because the kids didn't ask
I
for
got a
this.
relationship with no kids.
None of us in here. So when you have a relationship with kids, I personally think that you have to sit there and say to yourself that you have to do everything in your power to say that I did everything to make this relationship work. So if the relationship, I don't care about her part. Because if I leave her, I want to be able to say that I tried and I
You're
did.
making it personal. What if she leaves you?
No, I'm not talking about Joanna because I ain't
I'm not
leaving
saying-
her.
no,
Oh, and not making it personal. I'm talking about in general.
You know that there have been females that just left a man. He's sitting there like, yo, what the hell happened?
But
He
you
don't
know
even
what?
happened.
You know what,
Or
City?
if a man leaves a
But you know what, City?
What the fuck was going on?
But you know what, City? If
He
a
ain't know what the fuck was
female,
going on.
vice versa. A male would leave a female and be like,
right?
what the
But
hell?
if that female look into herself, for that male look into herself and say, I did everything I could to make this relationship work, but they didn't, you can't be upset or mad because you tried.
They still will be bad because they were madly in love. They still will be upset.
AP, let me switch
Go
it
ahead.
up,
Go ahead.
Right? So, let's say, you know what I mean, you decide to go counseling.
Okay.
Right? You go counseling.
We talked about this with your cousin.
Do you go? We did. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah.
Do you go together, or do you go by yourself individually?
I
And
think.
hold up.
Go ahead.
And even with that, do you go to a man counselor or do you go to a female counselor? Because now, you know what I'm
Exactly. We
saying,
talk
like,
about that.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Now you talking like,
This could go
you
for
know
a while.
what?
Yeah,
We
I was
go-
about to say.
Because no, we had this conversation with his cousin maybe 2-3 months ago.
Yeah,
And she brought this up to us. She does counseling with her husband. She's married, right? She does counseling with her
You know what
husband.
I'm saying?
And
So
he wasn't
now,
for it, of course.
what I'm saying is,
Yo, did it unplug, Lord? Did it unplug?
No, it ain't plug.
think it
I
just,
see the light went out. That's
it
why.
just died.
But,
dimmed out for a minute.
Yeah, good.
But
Turn it.
what I'm saying is this, right?
Uh,
Alright. So you got
The other one.
whether it's marriage
No, that one.
or girlfriend boyfriend
Follow up.
problems, and y'all try to go to the fucking
There you go.
y'all try to go to a counselor, right?
You gotta go.
Do you pick a male counselor or a female counselor? Because now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Most of the time, that's a female's thing.
I
They do
understand.
that. 'Cause
Honestly,
most
it's a
males-
mindset.
Most
It's a
males just be like,
mindset.
all right,
but as
man, I'll
men,
go.
but as men, do you want to go to a male counselor when you're dealing with relationship problems? You know what I'm saying? Because what you talking about?
Well, Sway B, well, when I say when it comes to a counselor has to be, I don't care if you're a male or a female. Let's keep it 100.
I do.
Just listen to me real quick, City. It's like a
You
male
have to
doctor
kid.
or
You have
female.
to kid. You have to kid.
You have to think of it like this.
I wish your cousin was here.
A counselor,
She knew a little more than what we. But go ahead.
a counselor is supposed to be neutral.
That's right.
So you can, I don't care if it's a male.
Supposed to be.
Supposed to
Because
be.
remember, she left
Yeah,
one. Remember,
but
she
they
went to
know-
one first
they-
and didn't like it, and she
at the
left
same
and went to
time-
another one.
You know why
At
she
the
went to
same
another
time-
one? She went to another one because it didn't fit her narrative.
At the same
But
time,
what about her husband?
at the
It
same
didn't fit
time,
his narrative.
No, she didn't. Trust me, it wasn't his call. It wasn't his call.
At the same time, you say that, right? What you just said? You said, you know what I'm saying?
Thank
It
you.
should be- it
Yo,
should
Rich
be-
Rich Hopkins said, and that's where I'm getting to, Rich. A counselor has to be neutral.
That's right.
Plain and simple.
Alright.
That's right.
Plain and simple.
But we all know people who
We
don't do
all
their
know
job
that.
correctly.
It's like
We
a
all know
judge.
that.
It's
We all
like
know
a
that.
judge. A judge has
And
to be
judges don't do
neutral.
their job neutral. We all know
Yeah,
that.
so you have to find the perfect one.
Man,
But
That's what I said. She left and went to another one. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm
You got a
saying
couple
is
more
this.
minutes, T. Go
What I'm
ahead.
saying is this, right? Now, you know what I'm saying?
This is a good show, man.
It's a good show. It's a good show.
Alright, so you go to a counselor and it's a male. Now you male, know what I'm saying, but she female.
I ain't going nowhere.
You don't think, know what I'm saying, like in the back of your head, you don't think, know what I'm saying, like he gonna sympathize for her. You ain't gonna think, know what I'm saying, like
No, because they're supposed to be neutral. It's their job.
Supposed
Yeah,
to be.
like males.
We going off for everybody doing their job correctly.
Quote
then.
unquote.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
You
thinking.
can't
know
go
what
off
I'm saying,
somebody doing their
quote
job
unquote.
correctly.
I don't want to know what I'm saying. Like me personally, I don't feel like if I'm gonna go to a counselor, I don't want to go to a male counselor because I feel as though, like, you know what I mean?
He has a different agenda.
He got a different agenda.
I don't know. He might not.
Not necessarily a different agenda, but you know
I know.
what I'm saying?
Wrong
Like,
word. Wrong
what,
word. Yeah.
What, you know what I'm saying?
This
He might
nigga's
say,
back. This one word.
what he might say
Nigga leave
might
him.
sway, you know what I'm saying? Might sway that way.
Yeah.
What you
But it's like a woman going to a gynecologist. It's the same. It's almost the same thing.
Nah,
it's
that's
not.
wrong.
No, it's
Nah.
No, it's not, because you got male gynecologists that's very good.
And you got some male
How can a
gynecologists.
man
And you got
not
ones that's
understand?
perverts.
Not
And you
understand
got
the
that's
monkey?
perverts.
And you got a lot of
You got some that's perverts.
nestlers out here. that
See, you
like
gotta
them.
make it seem just like you got cops that's supposed to patrol and make sure everything's all right, and not shoot down innocent black kids.
So but that's small. It's a small.
It's a small what? You want to call that small? You want to call that small?
Hey,
We can't put cops killing people in relationships.
City.
You can when I talk
Yeah,
about
man.
perverts.
You know what get me
perverts
mad?
in
You let a
healthcare.
cat go to Wakanda and all of a sudden he Killmonger. Come on, man.
I wasn't even for Killmonger's side. You was.
Yeah, because you tap dancing. 70
Oh,
glow.
whatever, man.
But
You
anyway,
look like him.
anyway.
So relationship counseling is
Read the comments, man. Do
is
something.
no or yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Relationship counseling is all depending on.
It's discretion, bro.
Hold up,
It's
hold up.
discretion.
Hold up. Majid said I may not be a gynecologist, but I'll take a look. Yo, Shanette said if you're going to a session with that thought process, then you can't be helped. Thank you, Shanette.
Wait. Before
Yeah,
you get
what?
to that section, though,
Say
you have to
again,
know.
what?
You have to know if you have a male or a female
said?
doctor.
She
before you get to
said,
that section.
if you're going into a session
that mindset, I
with
get
that
it.
mindset, you can't be helped. Thank you, Shanette.
But you have to know before you go to that session if it's a male or a male
Yo,
or a female.
it doesn't matter if it's a male or a female because a counselor is supposed to be mutual.
Alright, so you go together or you do separate joints?
Alright, I'll give you a perfect example. When I got married by my cousin Stacy, me and my wife had to sit down and talk to him, right? And he wanted to make sure that we were honestly and actually in love with each other, and that before he sat
Wait,
down.
dude, that married y'all was your cousin?
Yeah, Stacy, that's my cousin.
Yo, he was drinking before he married y'all.
No, Stacy did not drink. Don't play with him. Yeah, I don't play with that. Stacy a man true. But
Stay You talking about stay
no, I'm talking about my cousin Stacy.
Yeah.
But you don't know Stacy, trust me. But anyway, he wanted to
Dark
make
skin, a
sure.
little thick.
So you've seen the pastor. Yo,
He
that's
was
next
drinking,
time.
dog.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
come on.
He was
He
drinking.
was not
Go ahead,
drinking.
dog.
Stacy
Yeah.
did not drink. Don't
Go
play
ahead.
with me right now,
Hey,
yo.
dog.
That's
Yeah.
Uncle Leon's son. All right.
Uncle Leon. I'm playing.
All right. Now, hold up real quick.
That's
So-
Sharik brother.
Sharik brother.
Yeah, he was drinking. Okay.
Yo, stop playing, City. He was not. Hold up real
You
quick,
might
yo.
be watching.
He
What's
said-
up, Stacey?
I'm playing, man. Go
So
ahead,
real
man.
quick, so
He sat through
Stacy,
your singing.
He was drinking.
Stacy, no, he wasn't gonna say. So look, Stacy wanted to make sure that
Hey, Sydney,
we was in love with each other. So
I ain't saying.
Joanna could have been to the point where Joanna could have sat there and said, "I don't want to sit here and listen to this counseling. I need a female." But Stacy was mutual. He didn't beat around the bush, and that's where I think where a lot of counselors, even doctors, whatever, you have to be mutual. If you have a counselor that's not mutual, you're not gonna get nowhere.
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna keep
agree.
it 100.
I agree with you. But I would
Keep
say you
it
can't
100.
agree with them all.
I'm gonna keep it 100. With, you know what I'm saying? With my situation, whatever, I went to counseling. That's why I brought the shit up, right? So, with me bringing it up, I was like, yo, like, I mean, like, this is dude. I don't trust, you know what I'm saying, like, how you feel. You know what I'm saying?
So you automatically think he come down on you? Not come down on you, but he has more of a line towards how you treat a female.
Alright, so, you know what?
Terrence, sit down. We're about to end it. We're about to end it.
I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper.
Hold on. We gonna go
We got
on.
some long comments, man.
We got some long comments, so we gonna read the comments and we gonna get off.
Knock them off.
Cause we getting deep. So Bodine said, once you leave the counselor, the problem goes home with you. Speaking from experience.
Okay.
And
You just went by that.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience, that's real.
Yeah.
That's all right.
And Sarissa said, for example, some of my Asian clients didn't feel comfy speaking openly to me being a woman because of their cultural beliefs. They preferred men and was okay with that because it's about what makes, hold up, Sarissa, gotta see some
At the end of the day, they gotta
client
feel
comfy. And yo, shout out to Sarissa, she is a psychiatrist.
Hey,
But yo, we've been into the subject long. We gotta
You're
end
not
up.
even gonna answer. They you just going.
Yeah, but Yeah, his daughter said
Okay,
she's
okay.
crying upstairs.
Okay.
So we about to end this, y'all. So I always want to say, and I know we ended it a little abrupt, but abrupt, but we're not even gonna get into it. But I want to say this, like I say it every week.
It's one of the longest shows.
It's one of our longest shows, and I really appreciate everybody that supported us, that stayed with us, and that loved us. Donovan Belly for president. Y'all wouldn't understand that if you worked with us at
What you
Transit.
mean about that piece?
And I want to say I love y'all, and I just appreciate the people who support us and with us every week. City.
Hey man, thanks for tuning in again. This was a lovely show. I wish it could have gone longer. I feel like we got a lot more to talk about, but we'll tune in next week. We'll be right back at it, and God bless y'all through the week.
Terrence.
Thank y'all. See y'all next week.
Jose.
Yo, good evening, good night, man. Peace.
Hold on, Jose. Show your son real quick, yo.
Come here, man.
Come on, man.
They've been
Come
hating
on,
you
man.
the whole time.
This Jose's son right here, man. That's the one that's been laughing in the background.
Give him a
Wave
laugh,
to him,
give him a
little
laugh,
hoe.
give
Give
him
him
a
a laugh, little hoe. And I love y'all, man. And Mills, what you got to say, Mills?
He'll be back. Come on.
I think this is Paul and Oxtails and Empanada.
Why you gotta throw his name in it, man?
You know why?
Yo.
Because I'm Beyonce, nigga.
Three
That's
oxtails.
me.
Three
All
oxtails.
the single
and
ladies.
empanada,
All the
man.
single ladies. Yo, I love y'all. Yo, we out, yo.
Peace.
Oh, City. I dropped those twice. I hope you got a couple.
AP.
Oh, he got me back.
No, I didn't say that.